Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks for watching my new video. So in today's video, I am getting ready for a wedding. I actually filmed this video for IGTV, but I actually really like the look. So I thought, you know what, let's put it out on the tube as well. So I'm starting with this Natasha Denona Safari palette and I'm using the shade, I believe it's called Tamarind. I blended this until I got like a warm canvas to work with. And then I took the Tati palette and from the bronze row, I used the color, which is actually it's a brown matte color, but it has shimmers to it. And I didn't know that this color was going to look so freaking gorgeous. This might be my favorite color from the palette. And I'm super glad I tried it. I applied this eyeshadow on my whole eyelid, a little bit above the crease. Because if you have hooded eyes, it's going to look like we have a little bit more crease. And then I think with my small Morphe brush, I blended the edges with this brush to get like that smoky effect. And then from the same row, but above the color that we've used for our eyelids, I went in with my fingers and I applied it a little bit on my eyelids just to get, you know, like a little bit more dimension, a little bit more 3D effect, glassy eyes kind of look. And then I wiped everything with micellar water. Even if you don't see any fallouts, usually like 9 out of 10 times you still have fallouts. For my base, I've used Luminous Silk Foundation from Armani. I went in with the shades 7.5 and 625. I mixed those and it looks a little bit dark way compared to my face. But if you compare it to my body, it's actually a good color. So I went in with this Dose of Color sponge and I blended it and blended it and blended it until I had, you know, like enough coverage. But, you know, with this foundation, even if you apply like 5 pumps, it still looks natural. For contouring and highlighting, I went in with Born This Way concealers from Too Faced. The darker shade that I'm using right now is Mocha, and I've applied it right under my cheekbones and later on my jawline and on the sides of my forehead. I really like the shade to contour with. I know it's a bit warm for a lot of people, but since I go in with a sculpting color later on, it just looks really, really nice. And as you can see, I just take my blending game really serious. So under my eyes, I use the color Natural Beige. I really had to sneeze here, but this is, how annoying is this feeling, right? But anyways, this is Natural Beige and I blend everything with my sponge again. But for some reason I thought it looked a bit okay-ish. So I want to be, you know, a little bit more snatched. So I went in with this porcelain shade concealer from Too Faced as well. As you can see, just 3 dots, nothing too much. And I blend everything with my sponge again. So to bake my face, I went in with Laura Mercier translucent powder. I really like this powder to bake my face. It's really light. It doesn't have like that really light wash which you sometimes see with loose powders. But I only like it to bake, you know, the rest of my face and not so much under my eyes because, you know, for me, I get really creasy if I use this powder under my eyes. And I also set my forehead with the sponge and the powder. Under my eyes, I really like to bake with Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. I believe I have the lightest shade. You don't have to go this light, but, you know, I personally like to be a little bit more lighter under my eyes. You can always go a few shades darker, obviously, but this is a really good drugstore loose powder. I sculpted my face because I wanted to go for a heavy contour. Usually I just leave it like this, but this powder is just everything. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Sculpt and Glow palette. And I also contoured my nose with this Sculpt powder from Charlotte Tilbury. So on my lower lash line, I use the same eyeshadows I've used on my upper eyelid as well. So just smoke it out a little bit until it looked intense enough. I wiped away all the powders and I kind of like set the rest of the face. I've used 2 blushes from Nabla. One is Kendra. For some reason it's unavailable online. And the other one, I have to look it up. This is totally optional, but I lined my waterline with this Bad Girl Bang black eye pencil. And I kind of like smudged it until I got like a winged eyeliner effect. I'm personally really into this highlighting powder. This is also from the Charlotte Tilbury palette. It's super natural, radiant. Nothing too much, nothing too Instagram-ish, if you know what I mean. So I really like it. Yeah, I look super flattering right now, but I've used 2 lip pencils. One is Morphe Sweet Tea and a darker one is Cork from MAC. And then for lipstick, I've used this Pat McGrath lipstick, which is next level lipstick. To finish off, I've used 2 sprays. One is Touch It with Skin Mist and the other one is MAC Fix Plus. And that's it for this look. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys in my next one.